Morning, boys and girls. So I'm just here in Newcastle, and it's the evening, and this is the finish point here, Millennium Bridge of the Wall. So in 2 weeks, we're going to be running over the wall, hopefully to the end of 70 miles of pain, suffering, and hopefully elation as well. So I've got a really exciting wall stories for you here. So Coochy, part of our social media group, is going to be talking about his why, his training, and what kind of gets him through the pain and suffering of the wall. Enjoy.
Good morning, folks. My name is Coochy, and I've been asked by the legend that is John Jones to do a short, well, hopefully for your case, it's a short video on the wall 70-mile ultra marathon, which is coming up in 2.5 weeks, which is a bit worrying. He's given me a list of questions. I'll not answer all of them because I don't want to bore you to tears, but check this out. Reading and running, I think you find that classed as multitasking. Right, let's do that. Right, what does a typical training week look like for me? Well, I am a father of 3, 17 and 14-year-old girls, and 11-year-old lad, so I'm a wife and nurse, so there's lots of shifts, a bit hectic, so I haven't got the luxury of banging out loads of miles. So at the minute, I reckon at this point, 45 miles a week if I'm lucky. Probably normally average about 30 miles. It is currently 20 past 5 in the morning, which is my favourite time to go for a run. Not in the winter, where we look like a burglar when it's pitch black and freezing cold, but yeah, this time of the year, 5 o'clock, I'm usually out on the track. So, well, the line. Yeah, so I'd say that. I know a lot of people do more. Oh, look, dear. I know a lot of people do more. If you are training for the wall, don't be overwhelmed by that. Everyone's circumstances are different. Life gets in the way sometimes. Just remember, pretty much none of us are elite at this. We're not going to win. So, just do what you can. Number 2, longest training run. What was my longest training run? Okay, so was it last Sunday? I did 36 miles, which was morning, mate. How you doing? Hello. That's a big dog. Yeah, so 60 kilometers, 36 miles, which was actually the second part of the run, second half of the run. Vindolanda to Newcastle, so definitely won't be going further than that. This year is my 4th war, and the previous 3 times my longest training run has been 50k. So yeah, 4 miles longer last week, 5 miles, but yeah, everything went well. I see a lot of people smashing 40-45 milers. If they could get it done, good on them. Great training. For me, for this particular race run, 50k, plenty in my opinion. Okay, what keeps you going if you want to quit? This is a good one. Last year I got to Hexham, which is what, 44 miles, and I was in the bin. Really bad knees. I was being sick. We'll talk about my nutrition another day. Yeah, I was in a bad way, mentally the worst probably, and I decided that I was going to pull out at Hexham. Unbeknownst to me, my wife and kids and dog were there. Came to surprise me. What a mate. So yeah, that gave me a massive lift. She pretty much told me to man up, helped me get dressed, got me to eat a load of food, and pretty much said get on with it, which I did. So for me, when it gets tough out on the day, I definitely use my family, my wife in particular. I saw her go through pretty haunting stuff on the birth of our son, which is our youngest. She went through a lot of pain to make sure that I was next to her watching and didn't miss it. So whenever, if it's a bad hip, a bad knee, you know, sounds trivial when someone's gone through that for you. So yeah, if you are doing it and on the day you get a difficult moment, think about those reasons why. Ring someone, message someone, makes a massive difference. Made all the difference for me, to be honest. What shoes? Good question. I'm in the Nike Vomero 18. For the last 6 years, when I started taking running seriously, I was a Hoka user. If you'd offered me any trainer, I wouldn't have taken it. It was like a secret pact I kept with Hoka until probably 3 or 4 months ago. WhatsApp group that we're all in, John part of it. Someone recommended them, and John's got a pair, so I thought, oh, why not? Complete game changer for me. I'll be wearing these for the first 44 miles and then changing into another pair at Hexham to take me home on the last marathon, which sounds disgusting when you say it like that, but yeah, if you're in a quandary and you're thinking about a new pair, they're unbelievable. You've got the 18s, the plus and the premium. I've gone for the 18s and so comfortable, stable as well. They're not you know, it's not like you run on high heels. This feels like it's got you. So yeah, Nike Vomeros for me. Try them out. Okay, next one. It's upside down. I cannot run and read upside down. What am I most excited about? Okay, so like I told you, morning. This will be the 4th time, and the finish is amazing. Getting your medal and just realising what you've done, it's massive. But for me, it's all about the build-up. The last few months, Facebook group, the WhatsApp group. For me, ultra running is about the community. It becomes a family, and I know it probably sounds cheesy, and that would probably take another question on board, which was, what was the thing you think non-runners wouldn't expect about ultras? And I think it's this. I have made friends for life, and I know that sounds a bit over the top, but I have. I did my first one in 2022. Still speak to people via Messenger, WhatsApp, go for runs with people. I've done marathons with people I've met through the group. It's a completely different ball game. If you're used to maybe marathons, half marathons, I think John will testify to this. On the day, a lot of people are consumed by time, a certain time, a PB, and a lot of the chat is usually, are you on for it? What's your splits? Which is not a bad thing. I think we all need to go to aim for, whether that's a 5-hour marathon or a 3-hour marathon. It's all about you and what you see as your own goal. But with an ultra, like I say, the build up, the camaraderie, which is a long way to say at 5 o'clock in the morning, and the fact that, apologies, I'm near a road now, the fact that if you were on your last gel, or you had your last gel when you were in trouble, I can pretty much guarantee someone would give you their last gel if they thought you needed it. It's that sort of environment, and like I said, I know a lot of non-runners probably look at the state of us, look at our feet, when we tell them that we've been sick, we couldn't eat all the way through, they probably think, why the fuck would you want to do that? Trust me, try one. It changes a lot, it changed a lot for me. So yeah, that's pretty much what I'm excited about. and hopefully finishing. What's next? What would finishing mean to me? This year, quite a lot. Obviously every time's been a lot, every race I finish, but last year I did the wall in June, attempted the 100 miler from Bamber to Edinburgh Castle, which was a rat race event. Unfortunately I got DNF'd, medically DNF'd at 44 miles, just couldn't keep on top of my nutrition, was being sick, yeah, it really wasn't well. Ended up in an ambulance to try and get all my levels, fluid, get my levels right. Yeah, I was quite poorly, which resulted in, cheers mate, thank you, which resulted in a phone call to my wife to tell her that I was in an ambulance in an event. I was 50, 60, 70 miles away from home. It was a really stressful event, and to be honest, for the last, I was in July, so it's like 9 months since, it's just buckled my head. I'd like to think that I could battle through most things I have done previously in these events, especially last year, but the fact that it was taken away from me broke me for a bit, and that, like I said, probably sounds pathetic to a lot of people, but it's something that I love that much, and to have that decision taken away was horrible. So this year, the wall 70 miler is all about redemption for me, to show that I still can do these things. I'm never going to break world records, but running for me has helped me through a lot of mental health struggles. And again, I know a lot of people say these things, and probably 3 or 4 years ago I'd have probably been the same opinion, oh god, going down the mental health route, but after a few things that happened, which I won't bore you with, my mental health really took a battering, and the constant for me has been running, the place where I can go out, get away from the stresses of life, running around like a lunatic at home, work, and this is my time now. Yep, it might have to be 5 o'clock when most people are asleep, but I don't care. I mean, look, bliss, absolute bliss. So yeah, hopefully that's answered a few of your questions, and I hope to see some of you on the start line in 18 days, and if not, and if you're thinking about it, do it. You will not regret it. Take care, see you soon.